Alright, hello Brick Planet people. I'm DB1 here, and today I'll be showing you how to make a moving brick that goes back and forth in between 2 points. Alright, so first of all, what we're going to do is we're going to be loading up a game. I'm going to be loading up this one right here. So let's open this up in the workshop, and right here, this is what we are going to be making. If I test the game, sorry for the background noise if you hear any. And what this is doing is it's moving back and forth between a center point. So basically what it's doing is we take a center point and then it will move 5 studs this way and 5 studs that way. And it'll just keep going on until the end of time. Alright, so the way we make this is we are going to be creating a part. Keep in mind that this is also going to be all customizable, so it will basically be able to move in any direction you give and however fast you want it. So inside this brick, we're going to put a script. Script will need to be inside the brick. Alright, so in here we're going to add a couple of quite a bit of variables actually. So we're going to add one named interval and put it at a 0.5. This is going to be customizable. Then we'll put XYZ, and then I'll put that at X. Then we'll do start plus equals then 0. That will also be customizable. And we are going to go down here and max X and then max Y, or min X, max Y, min Y. Okay, sorry about this. It's like 4:11 in the morning. And then min Z. And then we'll just add that to the end of it. Oops. I'm so tired. Our plan is so buggy. Alright. Now, since we have that, we're going to make a variable for the part. So, moved part equals script dot parent. So what this is doing is it is taking the script and it is getting the parent of the script. I'll go over that in another video, hopefully. So we've created all these variables which are probably going to be used depending on how you want it. So right now, interval is how fast the part will be moving. Then XYZ is what direction you want the part to move. And then start is where you want, or what direction the part starts in. I don't know. Okay, I'll just copy and paste from my other scripts. I don't know how to describe this. So it'll be set to the starter position for whatever you filled in for XYZ. The instructions will be below. These are the instructions. Oh no. Alright, so you'll click on the brick, go to properties, scroll down, and if you pick X, it'll be the red color. If you pick Y, it'll be the green color. And if you pick Z, it will be the blue color. Alright, and you will just copy whatever. So I choose X. I will copy that, put it in that one. That'll be the starter position for the X. And then Y, if I change it to Y, I'll just copy the Y. And then Z, so on. So now we are done with that. Set that to 0 for default. Now what we will move on to is the actual scripts themselves. So we already have a variable for the part. Now what we are wanting to do is make it a while loop. While true do. And we'll end it. I didn't mean to capitalize that. Now let's just make it look good. And then we will start with the x's. So x. Oh, I can't type, sorry. And then we will move over and then repeat. And then until. And then basically that is doing is it will repeat until a certain circumstance is met. So the certain circumstance will be right here. Our one that we are going to be using today is moved part.position.x is greater than or equal to start pos plus max x. This will also be in an if loop. If xyz equals x, then it will end. Let's make this look better. Oh. Alright, so this current thing will be only x, which we have currently, and it will repeat until the moved part.position.x is greater than or equal to starter position dot max x. So max x is currently 0. We don't have that set yet, and starter post is 0 because we don't have that set yet either. So now we want the inside. So what we were going to do is we would do moved part dot position equals vector3 dot new moved part dot position dot x plus interval, and then we can just copy and paste this and then change this to y. And copy and paste this part, and then change that to z since we don't need that interval part. Then close that off. Now we are wanting a wait after that. Alright, so basically what this is doing, can I talk please? It is basically moving the moved part's position to moved part.position.x plus interval, meaning it will move 0.5 studs or measurements or increments in the x direction, but it'll also keep the y and the z directions the same. So it'll only be moving the x. Vector 3 is like basically the space where the part is in the 3D world of Brick Planet. So the current vector 3 is 5.77, 1.16, negative 2.19. So now that we have this, we could just copy and paste it basically. So we are also going to be doing a subtract since we have a minimum x. So basically is we're taking the center point, which is start position, and then we will add max and then subtract that once it gets back to the start position. So we are going to be doing switching all these to either a minus, and then we will also switch this to a less than, or less than or equal to, and that's subtracting. Alright, so Now we need to move on to the y. By that, we could just do copy and paste. And we could change this to a y. We could change this to a y. Change this to a y. And then we will also need to change this to a y and this to a y, since we don't want it to be going with the x. We will also need to be doing this because we want the minimum x instead of the maximum x. And right here too, minimum y instead of max y. Now what we can do is we could take this interval, copy it, and we will want to paste it right here in the y section. And you want to do it below as well. Nope, if it'll do it. Let's see if brick panel will beat me. Okay, there we go. Alright, so that looks pretty good for right now. And wait, nope, we've also got to change these too. Or else it won't work. And now we could also do the Z. Oh. Now we could also do the Z. So basically we are doing everything that we've done before up there. So you could just follow me, or you could do it on your or by yourself. That looks about right. Now, we'll add a weight 0. And right now, this should be complete. So what we can do is, we've got this set to x. Now let's replace that with x, and we want it to move one direction with 5 increments, and one direction in 10. So basically what this is doing is it will move every 0.5 studs in the x direction starting at 5.7. Now we've got these changed too. So basically you can change these so it'll go max of 5 and then max of -10 in a certain direction of the x value. Now, while the game is running in true, it will either go x, y, or z. If it is x, y, or z, it will either be moving the position in the vector 3, meaning the 3D space it is taking up, or sitting in the 3D world, and it will move in the x direction of interval studs, which is this value up here. And it will repeat until it is greater than or less than or greater than or equal to starter position plus max x. So it'll take starter position and then add 5 to it to make 10.77. Then, after it gets done with this part, it will... Oh, wait, we've messed up. You could just get rid of this right here. You can get rid of these because they are not needed. There you go. Alright, now it will go to the negative way, so it'll be minimum x. So it'll move in the x position bit of interval studs until move part dot position dot x is less than or equal to starter position minus minimum x. So 5.757 minus 10, which will give you your other number. And then if we play it, and it should work. Oh, we got an error. 26. And this is a whole part of debugging. 26, where are you? Oh, max x. There we go. It works. Woohoo! And this is fully customizable too. You could also change this to the Z value, and you could copy your starter position, paste it, and I want to make this go, let's say 3 studs and then 20 studs. And we can test it again, and it should be going the other way. There you go. Oh, is it not coming back? Did we mess up? Maybe it's not. Let's check. Max Z plus greater than or less than move part Z interval. Maybe 20 is just too much. Let's do 4. Huh. Something's wrong with that. If x, y, z equals z, then repeat move part dot position blah 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 plus interval until start position plus max until end. It should be working. I don't know why it's not working. Oh. It's because we forgot the subtraction sign along with this one. That was strange. Perfect. And it'll also be able to change in the y direction too. So we could change y, and 10, and 3, and starter position, and we should be fine. Perfect. There we go. Alright, so that is how you create a moving block in Brick Planet. It is fully customizable. Here is the code for the original one. I will probably, you know what, you could follow me on, or not follow me, you can add me on Discord, which will be in the description, and I will give you the source code. So this is basically what I was going off of. I could possibly add this in the description, I'll see. And if not, just add me on Discord, ask for the source code, and then I'll gladly give it to you. But I hope you enjoyed this video. Hopefully it taught you something about Vector 3, maybe variables or any of that. And hopefully you just learned something from it. Have a good one. Bye.